What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Now that Zedison's story is over and we finally know Addison's true identity, we can welcome Vampires in Seabrook. The third installment of the popular franchise premiered on Disney Plus on July 15th, 2022. We believe you've seen it all, so we won't do a warning spoilers part. I mean, we've waited for so long to watch the film that some of us have even watched it more than once in just one day. I know you did it. Anyways, you guys know the feeling you get when you find something good to watch? That feeling when you say, finally, some worthy content that I'll look forward to. Well, the good news is that we've gotten 3 zombie films, and the bad news is that a 4th one is not confirmed. And fans just can't wrap their heads around the fact that there's a possibility that this is the final part of the franchise indeed. The super good news is that the 3rd installment is doing incredible when it comes to viewership numbers, so the creators might reconsider their decision of not making any more zombie films. Directed by Paul Hohen and starring Milo Manheim and Meg Donnelly, the story of the franchise follows Addison, Donnelly, a human cheerleader who falls in love with her football star boyfriend, Zed Manheim. But here's the thing, Zed is actually a zombie, and it's not just him. Half of the population in Addison's hometown of Seabrook are zombies, meaning that people and zombies need to learn to live in harmony, which they did in the first film, which aired in 2018, followed by the sequel, Zombies 2, in 2020, which, by the way, welcomed werewolves. The latest movie is even more popular than its predecessors, and it's left fans craving more. In order to see if the 4th film is happening, we'll need to go through the ending of the 3rd installment. Ending explained. The 3rd installment focuses on Zed and Addison's goals. Zed is trying to become the first zombie to go to Mountain College, and once he does such a thing, it would be easier for the other zombies to at least try out the possibility. As previously mentioned, the 3rd film also addresses the big question we all had while watching the entire franchise. What exactly is Addison? Well, it turns out she's an alien, which is why we see the arrival of aliens in Seabrook. To be more precise, the aliens come to Seabrook following the destruction of their home planet. They are, in fact, searching for Utopia, their perfect home. So they agree to help Zed with his student application for college, only if Zed and Addison help them discover where the coordinates of Utopia are. And then viewers discover that Addison's grandmother, Angie, is in fact an alien.
Mothership, beam us up now!
Mothership, beam us up! Do our laundry, calculate the trans-temporal...
After some struggles, Addison wins the Seabrook Cup with her team, but the aliens are still unable to discover the coordinates. The female lead then says it's time for you to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. No, seriously, we then discover that Addison's DNA has the coordinates to Utopia, but there's just one tiny bit of a problem. In order for the new group to reach the new planet, Addison must go with them. Zed can't go. This is one of the saddest moments in the entire franchise, as it looks like Zed and Addison's romance is coming to an end. But the franchise would be nothing without us seeing a happily ever after for one of the most beloved on-screen couples in the entire history of cinema. On the day of Seabrook High's graduation, the aliens realize something that completely changes Zed and Addison's future. She tells them that maybe her grandmother knew that Seabrook is the place for them to live, because after all, everyone is welcome to Seabrook. The aliens realize she's right, and instead of going to Utopia, they stay in Seabrook. The franchise ends with cheerleaders, zombies, werewolves, aliens, and every other species living together in peace, and discrimination isn't an issue anymore. With Zed accepted into Mountain College, Addison knowing who she is, and everyone living in harmony, the film ends on a happy note. But is this enough? Have we seen enough? Will there be Zombies 4?
The alien scout was your grandma.
My grandma! Grandma!
Well, it's kind of complicated. You see, over a year ago, when the producers announced that Zombies 3 is in development, the official Disney fan website referred to Zombies 3 as the 3rd and final installment in the franchise. Lauren, the vice president of original movies, Disney-branded television, said, "After the enormous success of Zombies 2, we wanted to raise the stakes in the 3rd and final installment. The 4th potential film hasn't received a green light, and we don't expect to hear some announcements soon. But we're not saying that we should lose hope, because a continued continuation is still a possibility. But what's most important is that most of the cast members are interested in a continuation, meaning that they're just waiting for Disney to confirm one. I've seen that a lot of you want to see vampires in the next film, which is awesome, and I support that idea. I mean, since Legacies got canceled, it'd be perfect if they even casted some actors from Legacies to play vampires. Danielle Rose Russell would be an exciting new addition to zombies. Don't you think that would be cool? Anyways, as previously mentioned, the most important thing for now is that the cast supports the idea of another film. I feel like Zombies 3 does a really good job, sort of wrapping up everything that happened in the first two movies. Milo Manheim told J14 shortly after the premiere of the third installment, adding that the movie also leaves viewers on an open end. I mean, it's not the end, it's just a new chapter. Of course, I'd be open to doing that. These movies have been the most fun experiences of my life, so yeah, I would not want to miss another one. Donnelly also wants another film. Well, if Donnelly and Milo are in for another movie, we can assume that the rest of the cast will reprise their roles at least once again. Meg told J14 she would love to return since coming back would mean that she can be with everybody in the cast and the people. Any excuse to be with everyone, sign me up. Ariel Martin echoed Donnelly's statement, telling J14 that it would be her dream to come back and do it all again. Well, Disney, what are you waiting for? I mean, seriously, the viewership numbers are great, the reviews are even better, and the film is pretty successful in general, meaning that it surely deserves a continuation. Right, guys? Now, if there's a continuation, what kind of plot should we expect?
And I've been blending in for too long, so now's my time.
Meg told J14 that she would love to see mermaids coming to Seabrook in the fourth part of the franchise. Well, mermaids could come in Zombies 4, with zombies arriving in the potential fifth installment. Isn't that a good idea? Chandler Kinney on the other side told J14 that she hopes the franchise will go as far as the entire galaxy. There's always room for new species, and there's always room for the new stories. Trevor Torchman said that he would love to see more development in his character. This confirms that Bucky would return if there's another movie. Kylie Russell told J14 that she would love to see her character being more open with her emotions. When it comes to the new addition, Kyra Tantino would also return to reprise her role as we see how the aliens have adapted to feeling welcome at Seabrook and feeling like Seabrook could be their home. Her co-star Matt Cornett explained to J14 that the third film featured them being welcomed by everybody. Yeah, there's still so many moments where people still kind of don't really trust them, and I think it would be fun to see that part of Seabrook. Our favorite statement came from Carla Jeffrey, the actress who plays the character of Bree. She said that it's time for you to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. No, seriously, she told J14, you don't even have to ask, I'll already be on set. See you in the next video.